Giving all praise unto Abashim Hashai Bashim Koha Kodash. The bonus unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and the honest brothers to be pushing his truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And the brother everybody are coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy of Yahweh Bashim Hashai Bashim Koha Kodash. Giving all praise unto Abashim Hashai Bashim Koha Kodash. Okay, so I wanted to do this quick video, and this is basically trying to help yourself with one of the pitfalls that Esau set up for us, which is this sugary diet that we have out here within the West, right? High salt, high sugar, high fat diet. And pretty much because I tried to train quite a bit. I'm always, I go through bouts where I'm, really trying to focus on the diet and that, and see how I can maximize my intake for better results, whether that be energy, freshness, and overall a good well-being. Okay, one of the things that you quickly find out is just how sugary, right, how sweet this diet that we're eating is, and really it's designed to mess you up, man. All right, that's what's going to be said. Okay, that's what's going to be said about this diet. Indeed, like the scripture says, right, the heart is deep. Let's get that scripture. Heart is deep. Indeed, the heart is deep, and Esau searched out deep to destroy us. The book of Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. And that's what the Red Hebrew Edomite Esau has been able to do. All right, he's got whole communities stuck on fizzy, juicy drinks, man, messing you up from the inside out. And that's why we got a lot of issues amongst the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, man, when it comes to diet, weight, and health, and overall health. Now, ultimately, we understand from the scriptures that it's the curse that befell us. And when we go to the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, let's get that right quick. The scripture talks about how that the Most High was going to put all of these curses upon us, and we was going to have a messed up body. Okay, Deuteronomy 28:18. Cursed out be the fruit of thy body, which is your kids, right? The fruit of thy land, right? Let's skip down a little bit. 20th verse, the Lord shall send upon thee cursings and vexations and rebuke, and all thou settest thy hand to do, right? Your whole body was going to be messed up. 22nd verse, the Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, with a fever, and with an inflammation and an extreme burning, right? And that's these bodies that we got, man. We're totally through. And part of that is the fact that the Red Hebrew Edomite Esau's searched deep, right? They've searched deep to have it to where the typical Jake diet that you eat. Yeah, the elite banking families, they wouldn't eat that. Okay, the elite banking families wouldn't eat what we eat. Okay, and that's why you're gonna make a concerted effort to do the best that you can. Psalm 64:6. That they search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts and every one of them. The heart is deep. So they really study how Jake eats and what they're into. Okay, and they market onto you a diet to destroy you, and ultimately you are what you eat. All right, you are what you eat. Now we can go down the rabbit hole of the abominations that you ain't supposed to be putting your mouth, eating, right? The obviously the pork. Jake is into the shrimp. Jake is into the abominations, and we ain't supposed to be touching that. We're supposed to be nowhere near the abominations. All right, but also too, Esau's got a thing out there of these high sugar diets, like I've been mentioning within this particular video. Now that's gonna lead on to all kind of different ailments and problems for your body, man. Right, sluggishness, right, cancer. I believe the Apostle Tahar said that the cancer pretty much feeds off of the sugar. Cancers, right, diabetes, weight problems, and again, like I said, you start going into these stores and you start reading the back of these labels. You begin to find out that, man, this is this is messed up, man. What Esau's been able to do, like in a can of Coke, I think there's so much sugar, right? Bottle of Coke, so much sugar, and that's what we grew up on. To the end that they're saying right now, pretty much these kids that you have out here, they've got non-alcoholic fatty liver, and that pretty much means that your liver is failing at a very young age. Now you check out the diets, the typical diet of these kids, right? They got the fruit juice with the high fructose corn syrup. Shouldn't be. You want to stay away from that, right? The cans of soda, the cans of pop, right? Chocolates, biscuits, all of that, and it's all filled with sugar, man. That just destroys your body from the inside out. There's better ways of eating, and ultimately, I'm not saying you can't eat these particular things, but you gotta do the best that you can with the body that you've been given, man. Okay, let's get this scripture here: bread defiled, and that's one of the ways our bread's been defiled, right? Not only is it filled with abominations, Esau's made it to where it's literally destroying us from the inside out. Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled amongst the Gentiles which I have driven them. Right, and that's the curse that befell us. Right, we gotta go to Esau for one of all things, and then go into Esau for one of all things. We gotta go to him for bread. We gotta go to him for food, drink, water. Right, the water's filled with all kind of chemicals. We don't know what's in the water. Right, the chicken. I remember when you used to be able to buy a chicken, you fry the chicken up. It wasn't greasy, right? It wasn't greasy. I remember that. I remember we used to fry a chicken up, and the chicken wasn't coming out all greasy, like it's filled with fat. They literally fill these chickens up that we eat with fat, man, so that it looks heavier than it is, so it looks more plump than it is. And you go out there and you start frying it up, trying to make a curry or something, and it's just releasing all kind of grease and moisture, man. That ain't right. Okay, that ain't right. The cows are filled with all kind of hormones that are messing your body up. And you're buying cakes and cookies and all of that. You shouldn't be doing that, but you might think you're actually doing something good by reading the label, and the label says no added sugar, and that pretty much means nothing out here within the UK. That means absolutely nothing. Right? Again, like I said, because I've been going down this rabbit hole of trying to reduce my sugars, man, I've my eyes have been opened out to just how messed up this diet is. Stuff that says no added sugar, it's got a whole bag of sugar in it, a whole bowl of sugar. No added sugar. It's like 20 grams of sugar at the back. I'm like, yo, wait, hold on a minute. I've been drinking this for weeks and months on end. I'm thinking there's no sugar in it. All right. Obviously, I tasted some sweetness in there. So I checked the back. I'm like, yo, not only is this they shouldn't put no added sugar on this. This is a high sugar, it might be a protein drink or whatever. I might be moving away from that. I might be going to like just a flavorless one. Just deal with that. But bloody hell, man. Okay. It's all sweet and sugary. Your body's getting all messed up every time you're consuming these particular things. Okay? Things that you don't think has got sugar in it or poison in it is defiled. I mean, really, ultimately, we got to get out of here, man. We got to get out of here. But you can see why Jake has got diabetes. You can see why Jake has got all these ailments, right? And that's not dealing with it. I'm not even touching on the abominations that Jake eats, right? I'm not even touching on the abominations that Jake eats, man. Right? Just a sweet tooth diet, which is... Yeah, leave me with that, man. I'm gonna try to do something a little bit better with my body than that, right? So that I can get better results. So hopefully that video was a verification with that. I'm gonna say praise unto Abashim Kwa Kodash, the bonus unto the apostles of great millstone. Honest brothers, they be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.